Welcome back to Lost in Thailand, the channel where we talk about what's really happening behind the scenes in the land of smiles. And today, we're diving into something serious. What was once a quiet rumor whispered among bar owners and expats is now official policy. Police in Pattaya have launched a full-scale effort to clean up Beach Road by cracking down on freelance sex work. And this time, it looks serious. This didn't come out of nowhere. Over the past 6 months, a series of disturbing incidents, thefts, violent altercations, viral videos involving tourists and transgender individuals have pushed authorities into action. With international media attention and growing concern from both locals and tourists, Pattaya's image as a carefree beach resort has been shaken. On the 20th of January 2025, a 42-year-old Indian tourist, Pravin Manik Tavadia, was walking along Beach Road near the Hard Rock Hotel. 3 transgender women approached him smiling, flirting, and getting close. Moments later, his 40-gram gold necklace, worth over 132,000 baht, had vanished. He reported the theft immediately. CCTV footage confirmed what had happened. A quick, well-executed snatch by individuals who clearly knew what they were doing. The case made headlines across India and Thailand, putting even more pressure on local police to act. Just days after the gold chain theft, another disturbing event shook Pattaya, and this time it was caught on camera. Late at night on Pattaya Beach, a transgender woman was filmed chasing a tourist, hitting him multiple times with her hands and feet. The man tried to defend himself. At one point, he grabbed her by the hair to break free and ran down the beach. All of it happened in front of stunned bystanders, some of whom recorded the scene on their phones. The footage quickly went viral. It spread across platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and Telegram. Comments flooded in. What is happening in Pattaya? What was once whispered behind closed doors was now being broadcast to the world. And police could no longer pretend it wasn't happening. After the viral video, police visibly stepped up their presence along Beach Road. Patrols increased, especially at night. Officers began stopping women, checking documents, and setting up static posts under the trees. The message was clear. Authorities were no longer turning a blind eye. Tourist complaints and media pressure forced action, and the crackdown had officially begun. On the night of the 27th of December, 2024, Pattaya police launched a coordinated raid along Beach Road. More than 20 foreign women were arrested for allegedly offering sexual services to tourists. Among them were 9 Ugandan nationals, 8 from Uzbekistan, 2 from Madagascar, and 1 from Rwanda aged between 26 and 51. According to police, many admitted to working as freelancers targeting foreign men. No Thai nationals were arrested during the operation. Authorities said the raid was a response to growing complaints from residents and tourists, who claimed that groups of women gathering under beachside trees were harming Pattaya's image as a family-friendly destination. Police confirmed the women would face charges and be deported. Since that December operation, raids targeting foreign freelancers have become a regular occurrence. Police, immigration officers, and special task forces began patrolling Beach Road more aggressively, especially at night. What started as a single crackdown quickly turned into a pattern of ongoing enforcement. For example, the video you're watching now was filmed in late May 2025 during one of several night raids, when officers conducted a targeted operation to detain foreign women working illegally on the beach. While some operations resulted in arrests, others served as visible warnings. Pattaya was no longer looking the other way. In the early hours of the 22nd of March, 2025, yet another violent incident drew public outrage. Around 12:30 a.m., near the entrance to Walking Street, a tall transgender woman was caught on video viciously attacking a foreign tourist right in front of crowds of onlookers. According to multiple witnesses and viral footage, the attacker shouted insults, kicked the man repeatedly, and then removed her high-heeled shoe to strike him several times in the head. The tourist, estimated to be between 45 and 50 years old, tried to escape, but she continued to chase and beat him. The attack reportedly began after a verbal altercation near a beachside massage parlor. Witnesses say the tourist had just left a nearby shop and had done nothing to provoke the situation. No formal complaint was filed by the victim, but he suffered a head injury and was treated nearby by special affairs officers. This wasn't the first incident that week. Just days earlier, on the 17th of March, A similar confrontation involving a transgender woman and a tourist occurred after an argument over motorbike parking. Locals are growing frustrated. They say these attacks are no longer isolated. They're part of a disturbing pattern. And once again, they're demanding that police increase patrols and restore order along Pattaya's beachfront. The 2nd of June, 2025, another violent alterca. A 54-year-old tourist from Sri Lanka, Mr. Sapala, was According to both parties, the conflict began after the tourist questioned her gender in an aggressive way. The argument quickly escalated. The tourist's shirt was torn, and he was struck in the head several times with a high heel. Both individuals filed police reports, each blaming the O. This is just the latest in a growing list of incidents pushing Pattaya police to take. In the early hours of May 19, 2025, Beach Road once again became the scene of viral chaos. A violent altercation broke out between two Israeli men and a group of at least 5 Thai trans women, not far from Baywalk residents, and the whole thing was caught on video. The footage, widely shared online, shows shouting, kicking, slapping, and a complete breakdown of control. One of the Israeli men wearing a black t-shirt became the unexpected focus of the drama. His companion, dressed in elephant print clothing, tried to intervene but failed to stop the escalation. Police arrived just in time to separate the groups and arrest everyone involved. Later, one of the trans women told officers the conflict began over a 1,000 baht payment for services that allegedly never took place. A disagreement over a refund led to the violent confrontation. The fight even spilled into a nearby hotel, where a hotel employee described one of the trans women chasing the men with a wooden stick. One man escaped into an elevator. The other was not so lucky, chased and cornered. At one point, one of the Israelis returned holding a stone in his hand before retreating again. Police charged all participants under Thai law for physical assault. They now face up to 1 year in prison, a fine of 20,000 baht, or both. This surreal event, filled with chaos, emotion, and misunderstanding, quickly went viral. Another reminder that Pattaya Beach Road is no longer just nightlife and fun. Sometimes, it's conflict, confusion, and very real consequences. May 21, 2025, the last straw was finally drawn. After months of viral scandals, street violence, and mounting international criticism, Pattaya had seen enough. The city, once known for its carefree nights and tourist freedom, could no longer ignore the chaos on Beach Road. What was once tolerated in the shadows had spilled into the spotlight, and the authorities were forced to act. This was the breaking point. That night, in a coordinated show of force, more than 100 officers from Pattaya Police, Immigration, Tourist Police, and Human Development Services launched the largest crackdown in recent memory. Their target, the infamous Coconut Bar Zone, a stretch of beach road long associated with open freelance solicitation. But this wasn't just another quiet sweep. 2 tactical teams moved in, one to make arrests, the other to block every possible escape route. The result? Panic. Dozens ran down alleyways, others across traffic, and a few even dove into the sea. But many didn't get far. By the end of the night, over 50 suspects had been detained, including women and transgender individuals allegedly offering sex to foreign tourists. Police began immediate background checks, hunting for overstayed visas, active arrest warrants, and prior records. And while some were quietly released, others faced fines, charges, and even deportation proceedings. More importantly, police made it clear this was only the beginning. Officers warned everyone still loitering near the beachfront that this highly visible area is now under constant surveillance. Every camera, every phone, every tourist is a potential witness, and every incident risks going viral, tarnishing Pattaya's name even further. At the same time, officials issued public safety tips to tourists. Don't wear gold chains. Don't flash cash. Stay alert, especially after dark. Because from this night forward, Pattaya sent a message loud and clear. The city is reclaiming its streets, and freelance sex work won't be overlooked anymore. Will these crackdowns continue? Will freelancers simply move to quieter corners of the city or leave Pattaya altogether? One thing's clear. The era of looking the other way on Beach Road may be coming to an end. But what do you think? Are these raids the right move or just a short-term show of force? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to stay updated on everything happening in Pattaya and across Thailand, don't forget to subscribe to Lost in Thailand. We bring you the truth, even when it stings.